Hi, welcome to Gratitude Makeover with Inner Child Circle. Today our video is going to be about alternate nostril breathing, or sometimes referred to as Nadi Shodhana. What is this? Well, I had never heard of such a thing. And about a year ago, I took a breath class, or a pranayama class, that was all about breathing. And this was the technique that they started out with. And it is so beneficial for us that I wanted to share it with everybody. It's one of those simple life hacks that makes all the difference. Now in my class, I got pages and pages and pages of scientific reasons why this works, and I am going to spare you all that today. I am going to give you the very little cliff notes of how this works, and then I'll show you how it's done, and then we can practice it and get all those great benefits. So, what are some of the benefits? First of all, it's great for your nervous system. Why? Because it brings your parasympathetic and your sympathetic functions in your brain into balance. And it's good for your brain health as well. It's great for your cardiovascular system. When you are doing this, it will literally bring your blood pressure down. If that tends to be a problem, this will be very beneficial for you. It's also great for your respiratory system because it encourages the use of the full capacity of your lungs. And interestingly enough, if you want to regulate your temperature, this is great for that too. And if you are currently up north freezing your biscuit off right now, this could be pretty helpful. All right, a caution. Before we do this, I need to say this. If you have problems with asthma, COPD, or heart problems, make sure you have approval of your doctor before you do this. And of course, if you're doing this and you start to feel lightheaded or dizzy, nauseous, please stop. It's common sense. All right, let's talk a little bit about nostril dominance and why it's relevant in our lives. Throughout the day, we are either primarily receiving air through our left or our right nostril. I never realized that, didn't know that. But our bodies naturally regulate which side is more dominant in taking in our airflow. And there's many reasons for this. Let me tell you what it is. If you are in the state now when your right nostril is dominant, your mind is prepared for undertaking actions that require strength and mental determination. It's characterized by an expansive mood and symbolized by the sun. It's expressed in physical activity, manifested in logical thinking, and left-brained activity. And it's reflected in good digestion, and it generates that internal heat. And when your left nostril is activated, you are in a more introspective mood. And this is expressed in self-reflection. It's manifested in intuitive and artistic frames of mind. It's receptive by nature, and it generates coolness. So when your left nostril is dominant, your mind is conducive for undertaking actions that are relaxing and restful. You can see there's a pretty big difference between one side and the other. So your body and its magnificent intelligence understands when you're in need of this and just automatically does that. What we are going to be working on today is bringing these two into balance so that they're working together. And this creates a unique situation within your body chemistry. Let me tell you. When the nostrils flow equally, the energy is associated with psychological balance and a quiet state of self-observation. This is a highly desirable state for meditation. Since it's a conducive for a detached and kind of a lack of worldly motivation. This is not something that our body does except for maybe a few isolated moments throughout the day. So this is something that we can actively create when we want to have it happen. All right, let's just jump in and show you how it's done. What we do is start by closing off one of your nostrils. It doesn't matter, you can start either way. By taking an inhale through one side. Make sure it's deep and you breathe and fill your entire lungs up. Then switch to your other nostril and exhale through the one side. Fully and completely, and then take another breath through the other nostril. And switch. And then you keep doing that, alternating back and forth. One full exhale and inhale on each side before you switch to the other side. How long do you want to do this? That's up to you. Until you achieve that state of feeling or being that you are wanting. It's great to do for a moment or two before you want to relax into a meditation, or you want to engage in a spiritual practice, perhaps of prayer, because you will become centered and really come deep within yourself. Now, if you want to do it for an extended period of time and make it a practice for helping yourself, perhaps you want to release something that you've been hoping to transform within yourself, you can use a breath mantra. And I think this will be in the email notes. I'm just going to go through it so you have an idea of what it sounds like. Breathing in, I calm my body and mind. Breathing out, I let go of what no longer serves me. Breathing in, I strengthen, fill in the blank. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. There you have it. That's alternate nostril breathing. I'll give it a try and we'll find out what happens. Write all your comments in the chat. Thanks, everybody.